Alright guys, so here we have a pretty exciting package from SpeedCubeShop. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. Alright, so here is all of the stuff. First of all, we have this very nice business card, which I think is what comes with this. So this right here, as you can tell from this logo right here, this right here is a custom UniCube from SpeedCubeShop. And then here we have a pretty nice gradient mat. We have a bunch of cube stands. We have a bunch of cube stands, a bunch of logos, a new SpeedCubeShop Lube, which I'll take a look at later. We have this really nice mat, which I'm really looking forward to, and then a nice cube cover. Alright, so first of all, let's just take a look at the UniCube, because I'm sure that's what most of you are going to be excited about. Alright, so for those of you who don't know what SpeedCubeShop UniCube is, let me just let my past self explain it, and let me show you how I ordered this cube. Alright, so here we are on the SpeedCubeShop website, and we're gonna go here into puzzles, under premium, and go to build your own UniCube, and then we'll just click here. And then so basically what UniCube is basically it's a cubing setup service. It's kind of like Cosmic and Supernova, except that this time you get to pick what lube goes inside your cubes. So I'm gonna pick a cube real quick. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to go with the Meilong. Like seriously, even though it's only $7, I personally think it's like one of the best speed cubes on the market. So yeah, so here's sort of the options that you can choose. So firstly, we have stickerless, factory magnetized, and then on here we have our core loop. So this isn't the piece loop, this is the core loop. So for my core loop first, I think I'm either gonna go for weight 5 or Galaxy. I think I'll go for Galaxy on the core to help reduce the spring noise. And then the piece loop, I'm gonna go for weight 5 and a bit of Martian to help speed it up a little bit. And nah, I don't really need the PVC. Then add-ons, you can add this stuff if you want, I don't really need that. And then logo, we'll just go with the normal UniCube logo. And then if you want, for $10 you can get extended coverage warranty. And then you just take this part here that says I agree, and then add it to cart. So as you can see right here, currently this is $15, which is the cube plus the setup. So basically, if you saw back then, so if you just go back here, you see that each loop has its own price. So if you only add like one loop, that means your cube will be really cheap, which means they'll only take $3 for the setup. But if you choose multiple loops, like just say you choose more, like if you choose as many loops as you can, then the price of the setup will obviously go up a bit. So if my weight 5 and a Martian combination, the price of that adds up to $14.92, so the setup is about $7, which I still think is pretty reasonable. Alright, so now here we have the cube, and it comes with this card, which is, I guess, it shows who did the different stuff. So this guy with the initials AJ helped with the tensioning, lubrication, and this is stickerless, so I didn't get any stickers, and I also didn't pick the option for PVC coating. So we have this nice UniCube logo on the box. Oh wow, and we have this really nice UniCube logo as well. Oh, orange stand. I always thought the Meilong came with either blue or green stands. I never knew they came with orange stands. And I'm pretty sure the accessory box has just the same stuff as the normal Meilong. So just a quick look inside the box. Yeah, it's just the usual stuff with the screwdriver and a bunch of cards. Alright, so let's take a look at this new cube. A bit of plastic wrapping. Alright, so right out of the box, most of the cube feels a bit lubey on the outside. As you can see, this orange side has quite a bit on lube of it, which is, it's natural, especially considering this cube took about a week or two to ship to me. I'm sure some of the lube has seeped onto the surface, so I'll just give it a quick cleanup. Alright, so this cube should be lubed with Galaxy on the core, weight 5 and Martian on the pieces. So I'm really excited, so let's get into some first turns. Okay, it definitely feels extremely smooth at the moment. It's pretty fast. Let me just check the corner cutting for the tensioning. Okay, you know what, tensioning, alright, tensioning is actually really good. This cube can corner cut actually really well. So this is my Meilong, so this is the one that doesn't have the logo. This is the one that has the logo, so 495 degrees here. This cube can't corner cut like right here. It doesn't really corner cut. But this cube, the tensioning is really good. It manages to corner cut a lot of the places that my original Meilong can't. So props to whoever managed to tension this, the person with the initials of A and J. Yeah, this actually turns really nice. I haven't tried the out of the box Meilong feel. So out of the box the Meilong comes with this sort of frosted finish, which I'm not really that used to right now, considering my old one has already worn off. This actually turns really well. And I remember my Meilong out of the box, it's in this video right here, so if you haven't seen it. So basically it felt really tight and really dry out of the box, but this definitely feels extremely smooth and fluid. So yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of lube inside. Let's have a look at the core. Yeah, so it's just the regular screwdriver, but I'm pretty sure that I asked them to lube the core with Galaxy. I'm too lazy to take off the screw, but it definitely feels a lot quieter than my original Meilong. Is there any spring noise? Let's have a look. No, there is actually no spring noise, which is probably because of the lube, whereas my original Meilong might have a bit of spring noise every now and again. But this cube is just pretty damn quick out of the box, and I'm really excited. So I'm going to do a bunch of solves, and I'll probably do a review on this UniCube in the future. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for that. Alright, so next up we have this brand new lube from SpeedCubeShop. It's called Comet. So it comes in 5ml, 10ml, and 15ml if I'm not mistaken, and I got the 10 and 10ml bottle. 6 drops, break in, enjoy. So I'm gonna get a cube real quick and test this lube out. Alright, so according to the SpeedCubeShop website, it should be a pretty fast lubricant, as you can see from the stats right here. So here is my GAN T56X. I know the GAN T56X might seem like a pretty fast cube, but right now my GAN T56X is pretty dang slow. So I'm gonna try putting in some Comet and see how that speeds up the cube. So this is roughly how fast I can turn the cube right now. If I do this U-flick, it goes about 1.5 to 2 flicks every single time. So let's try Comet real quick. And thankfully this the dropper for this is this more skinny one, which means it's much easier for me to put lube into the cube. So let's just drop a bit right there. Alright, we have a bit there. And I'm going to put a bit more on this corner right here. Alright, so before I put in any more drops, I'm just going to quickly break it in, and already it's actually speeding up really quick. Oh, I didn't really expect that. It's already a bit faster than it was before. Obviously I only added 2 drops, so it's obviously not speeding up that much, but it definitely has sped up quite a bit since I had it a few moments ago. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly add 2 more drops into the cube. Alright, so I'm actually really impressed by this lube. It actually managed to speed up my cube very nicely. So in the previously was only able to do about, what was it, like a U2, and now if I do a U move, you can see it does a U2 with ease every single time. Just now I had to put in way more force to get it to do a U2, and most of the time it stopped at about 1.5 turns, but now it's definitely a lot faster than it was before. And yeah, even though the U moves the U flicks might not make it seem a lot faster, it definitely does feel a lot more fluid and a lot more smooth feeling than it was previously. So yeah, this is actually a pretty great lube, and I would definitely recommend you buying this if you want to say speed your cubes up or smoothen them quite a bit. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at some more exciting stuff. Here we have a bunch of random cubing gear that I ordered from SpeedCubeShop. There's a whole bunch of stuff here, so let's just get straight into it. Alright, so first of all, we have this really nice looking mat. This is the new Gradient Dark Mini Mat from SpeedCubeShop.com. So let's just take a look. And oh wow, that's amazing. That looks really good. It looks a little bit brighter on camera, but in person it's definitely a lot darker than it looks on camera because of the lights above me. But wow, this is actually really nice. I love this gradient pattern over here, and the logo looks really nice and clean. So this right here is my old SpeedCubeShop mat. As you can see, it's sort of worn down a bit. It's a bit purplish, and this is the new mat. I'm definitely going to be using this over this. This pattern, it's okay, it's pretty, pretty nice. But this just looks way more modern and way more cool. And also, for those of you wondering about why this has worn down so quickly, no, it's not because these mats aren't durable. It's because I accidentally spilled some food over it and I had to clean it with soap. Right, and apart from this, I also got this slightly larger mat, which is the Blast Off Big Mat design. So apart from the mini mats, SpeedCubeShop also sells these slightly larger mats. So these mats come with these timer pads here, so you can put in a speed stacks timer. So these mats are a lot bigger than the usual mini mats, and I do use these sometimes, usually in the background of my saws, you can see that I use this mat in my videos, which is the Halloween mat. So let's have a look at this new mat from SpeedCubeShop. just slides out, and already the colors on this is amazing. That purple color looks so good, especially considering, you know, the contrast of the elements of this, you know, blast off and then the rocket here, and then we've got a nice planet here. Like overall, like this design, I can't even fit it in frame, but let me just move this a bit. Alright, so this design, it honestly looks insane. So unfortunately, I don't have an actual speed stacks timer. I'm using this Yushin timer. As you can see, it's basically broken completely. These buttons are not durable at all, but you can see that if I show myself like this mat actually looks really nice. So let's take the UniCube and let's actually just do a solve with this new mat in the background. Alright, so we have my new custom UniCube as well as this epic new mat from SpeedCubeShop in the background. So let's do a quick solve. Hopefully I can get a sub 10, but you know, who knows. Well, that was actually really close to a sub 10, but unfortunately not quite there yet. But this, yeah, I'm definitely a huge fan of this design. This is probably going to replace my Halloween mat that I got from SpeedCubeShop because it honestly looks so good on camera. Alright, so let's put the mat away, and that's pretty much all we have except for a bunch of another small accessories that I ordered as well. Yeah, so we have a bunch of stuff here. And also, I posted about me getting this package a while back. I posted it on my Instagram at Cuberzz.official. So I actually do post a lot of stuff on my Instagram. So make sure you guys go follow me. Not many of my subscribers actually follow me on Instagram. I only have about 500 followers. Let's just open one up. I'm assuming they're all going to be the same. So it's a bit stuck. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I can just put my cube on here. It displays it really nicely. I can use this for like thumbnails and stuff, and yeah, that's really cool and handy to have. I'll definitely probably use them in videos or thumbnails or something. And then we have a bunch of SpeedCubeShop logos, which I'll probably put on my cubes. And then lastly, we have a nice SpeedCubeShop cube cover version 3, as you can see from here. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have absolutely no idea how this works.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I have no idea how this closes. I'll probably have to like watch a video on it or something, but yeah, this design, it looks very nice. I like the speed cube, you know, in this color right here. I'll definitely be using it. Alright, so that's about it for today's unboxing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want to buy any of the products shown in this video, feel free to buy it at SpeedCubeShop.com and use my discount code MCuberzz to get 5% off and help support my channel at the same time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.